Today I'm going to do a review of Kerbal Space Program, the game, and what I'm going to talk about is what is it? So what is Kerbal Space Program? I'm going to talk about the community, which we're going to check out right over here in the spaceport, and a little bit of KSP community, but mainly over here the spaceport. And we're going to talk about a little bit of new development news that is recent, current as of the date, which is, oh, let me check, the 21st of January. Uh, is it January? Yeah, sorry. 21st of January, 2014. And that news will be current, at least of what I've read. And then I will give you the rating that I have given this game. So first, let's start with what is it. Let me load this up really quick so I can show you what it is. But Kerbal Space Program, you have between two modes. This is Sandbox, and this is Career. Now, Sandbox, you get to use all the parts that you are given in the entire game, and you can do whatever you want. I mean, there's no limits, uh, beside for the limits that you put on yourself in terms of experience and other things like that. Now, the learning curve for this game is quite steep. It took me a while to figure out how to make something fly, how to put it in space, how to fly it once it's in space. What are the control, different things that you need, or whatever, and so on and so forth. Now, what is it? Is you you build spaceships. So here's your command pod, and you got your propulsion with fuel. You just kind of lob on there, and engines. And I'm doing this all wrong, but this is just for show purposes. Just to show you guys. But regardless, you have different options up here: control, structural, aerodynamic, utility, science, which is important, and then you can save certain parts. For example, I have a launcher, I have a new launcher, and there's, as I get better at the game, it just kind of my uh, I get better. And that's one thing about this game that is absolutely crucial is you kind of move at your own speed. The more you know and the faster you learn, the better you get at this game, and the more creative you can get. And the amount of creativeness, I mean, that you can express through this it's unreal. But I want to talk to you guys about the community a little bit. I have my other videos you guys can use as gameplay. I do some really simple tutorials on how to dock. It's kind of rough, and how to get to the moon using very little technology, very limited technology, very limited. But let's talk about the community a little bit, and this is something that I love about this game. So what you can do is once you click here, it's going to go ahead and open a browser, and it's going to take you to cablespaceport.com. And this, guys, this is awesome because this is essentially where the game developers uh, have opened the game to pretty much everybody. It's kind of a free for all. So all of these little small, uh, either individuals or groups. I've seen groups. There are individuals have made all of these mods, and Kerbal Space Program encourages them. Here's MechJeb, which I don't use mods, but I understand MechJeb is a way that you can get your um, ship into space um, without actually having to do the launch, which gets kind of helpful because when you guys play, you'll see you find yourself launching and relaunching and relaunching ships, and it just kind of gets boring sometimes. Um, Now, again, this is amazing. They give you links. You can click, you can go to them, you can download them, you can experience not only Squad, right? Yeah, you experience not only Squad's version of Kerbal Space Program, but you experience all of these other people, and it adds just such a different element to the game, I think, and it's just beautiful. I love the fact that they have done this, and I think other players do as well. Something that is uh, coming up soon, which I'm going to move on in the development portion here. This game is still in its beta. They have yet some things to add. As I understand it, they have yet to add some more physics things, as this game generally runs on real physics. The spin of Kerbin, the uh, where the moon is, and all of that, guys, is calculated, or you know is set in place. Just they're I think do a phenomenal job with physics. What they're gonna do is they're gonna put a multiplayer option. So here in this menu one day we will have a multiplayer option where you can get on and have other Kerblers, other friends that love to play Kerbal Space Program, Kerbal with you, you know, and launch ships and dock in your space stations and explore, you know, and you can kind of get other perspectives on the game. I love building space stations. I love building refueling stations. I think I kind of don't really want to go out exploring. I'd much rather leave that to someone else. And so hopefully we can one day make that happen. Um, there's a KSP community. Again, if you click it, there are it's another browser. It takes you to the community, which I'm not going to do right now. But you guys can check this out once you download it. So that brings me to the ratings. So what I'm going to say about this game is that I think it's phenomenal. I would recommend the whatever it's worth on Steam. You guys are going to pay like 20, 20, 30, 25, 30, whatever dollars um, to get the game. Actually, let's go ahead and here. But you guys are going to pay a very little amount of money. The amount of time and the just the stuff that you can do with this game is just awesome. So I'm gonna give it 5 stars, 5 out of 5. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Just a perfect score. I know people might disagree with me, but you guys gotta understand that this there it is. Look at that. Um, here's a website. I guess I'll add this in the description. But again, buy it. I think it's a great way to spend your time instead of aimlessly shooting at zombie fiends. Um, or at other things. Not that that's not fun every once in a while, but instead of doing that, you can, you know, test out your skills and your cunning in Kerbal Space Program and see how far you can make it. You know, you can log in, make an account. All of this is worth it, guys. All of this is worth it. And I encourage you to like this video and to leave a comment. And if you would like me to make any other videos, I'm more than willing to do so. So, again, please leave a comment and like. And remember, get Kerbal Space Program, courtesy of myself. Thanks, and I hope you enjoyed the video.